Like I live in North Carolina, and I was down there for a show that Sharon Jones did, and I'm just sitting there looking at the crowd, like seeing how many young kids was in the crowd, rocking to this, you know, and because I believe that, you know, Sharon is probably around my age or maybe even older, and it's like a bunch of young cats in the crowd just rocking to this. And then like a few weeks later, I'm at the same place watching Talib Kweli, and I'm realizing that I'm seeing all the same faces. And you know, it's like Talib Kweli, I feel like what he does is pretty much similar to what we used to do in the 80s. So I'm like, so if the same people like the type of music that I'm known for doing, but they also like vintage soul, then we can combine the two and make it work as one project. The album is called Back to the Future, and we came together collectively, myself, Big Daddy Kane, Showtime that sings with Pharoah Monch, and the Lifted crew. And we, you know, basically merged together kind of like a new birth thing, like what Harvey Fuqua did with them. And, you know, 3 different units coming together as one to form the Last Supper. And what we tried to do is basically bring back the vintage 60s and 70s soul, which, you know, you see, you know, a lot of people doing, you know, Sharon Jones, Amy Winehouse, Raphael Sadiq, but combining it with vintage hip hop, you know, like the stuff that I was doing at the beginning of my career, you know, for the Public Enemy, Rakim, KRS-One era. It's basically combining the two, the 80s hip hop sound with the 60s and 70s soul, and doing it over nothing but live instruments. I mean, you know, live guitar, live trumpet. I mean, even on down to the glockenspiel, everything is all the way live.
Because we used to play for Slick Rick, and basically we had a gig here, and Kane needed an East Coast band, and we filled in at the last minute, and that's just how we kind of came in contact.
Showtime is someone that I actually met through my brother, Little Daddy Shane. He sung a hook on a song that my brother did, and I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Plug me in with him. And he put us together, and he was like, yeah, it's the dude to sing with Pharoah Monch. And we connected, and you know, that was it.
Kane put the songs together, then he showed up at the session. He's like, yo, these are the tracks, this is what we got. And we basically reproduced everything live. And lyrically and vocally in the studio, that's when we had time to really kind of like express ourselves and write together and try different things out. Most of the lyrics were written in the studio, on the spot. And then, you know, Kane wrote a bunch of lyrics, gave them to me. I'd go in the booth, sing them, just figuring it out as we go.
The chemistry has just been so great. I mean, I've enjoyed working with these guys. We always laughing, having a good time. And then when we connect, it could be where something that was supposed to be very simple. And then once we connect on it, we end up taking it, you know, to a whole another level, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there was one song, you know, that I basically asked him to basically rap a hook. And, you know, and he went Guns N' Roses on me, you know, and just took it to a whole nother level and just gave the whole song a whole new meaning, you know?
This is beyond a dream come true for me, you know, personally. I grew up listening to hip hop, listening to Kane, listening to Rick, and you know, it's been an amazing experience, not only just personally, but you know, musically as well. Just being in the presence of someone like Kane who comes so prepared, and you know, you just got to meet him at the level he's at, and it's been really mind blowing in that aspect for sure.